Pipil pa siya! Okay, so... Hello, Jackster! Right, so... Here is... a short, Cinderella mode on, yes. Yeah. So, it will. Yeah. Yeah, I like when my outfit fits the theme. It's just better. But I probably will not keep that the whole stream. But I wanted to use it for the recap. Recap. I was looking for this word. Recap time. So there was this princess who was very mean. Like very mean. Despicable. And she was cursed because she was so awful. And will it change to blue dress? No, not now. So yeah, she was cursed, and nobody remembers that she is the princess anymore. And she became a poor commoner. And the only way she can break her curse is by doing 3 good deeds. And now, she is staying at a tavern where she helps. Not because she wants to, but because she's kind of forced to. I'm pretty despicable too. You're not! Thank you, Potato Donut Andy. So basically, that's that's where we are now. So last episode she was like this, all disheveled and dirty and wearing rags. I need to ask Yumi to teach me to say your name properly. I'll ask her next time we do a voice chat. Continue. So we were here. Wait, Potato Donut Andy is Indonesian? I didn't know that. Is the volume of the music good or is it too loud? Hispanic. Ah. So you're like a Latina or? Oh, I thought you said you were Indonesian. Where did you get that? I guess you need to roll the R. I'm very bad at that, though. Being a French person, like, English R's already sound very rolled for me. My mom and dad are from Guatemala and El Salvador. Ah, cool. Hmm. A month has passed and I have yet to complete even one good deed. Not for any lack of trying, though. The problem is that you're trying, girl. Wish I could roll my R's like you. You probably can. You just need to try. You're just not very good at imitating sounds. I have been asking around for advice on how to be a good person and received various answers. What makes someone good? I'd say being selfless. I think it's important that you consider another person's feelings. Patience. The ability to soothe even the most broken of hearts. Forget I asked. Bravery. Loyalty. You must be beautiful, both on the inside and out. Right. Must I be all those things in order to be good? According to Parfait, I cannot just pretend. It has to come from my heart. Ruby? Ruby. We don't know them by name, but I showed Jackster that scene from a telenovela where there was like a girl in a wheelchair being attacked by, like, I don't know, her mom or something. Because there was a guy who kissed her or something. I don't know. What the heck was going on? We watched like a Djibouti dub of it, so yeah. Hello, Nameless! Oh, Bubble, why? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I committed a crime. Lurking students at work. Fair enough. I placed my hand on my chest and considered the steady pulse of my heartbeat. Never show those scenes to Jackster because he is Jackster. What does that even mean? I know it's Jackster. I watched that with Jackster and Yumi together. We had a blast. It was hilarious. That will not be easy. I close my eyes, thinking of all the possible ways I might be able to break my curse, but in the end, my mind is blank. I want to see amazing shows, okay? You sure do. Mother, what am I supposed to do? A dream? Your personal feelings are nothing but a weakness for others to exploit. That is why you do not show them. You only show them that you're strong. Yes, Mother. You must not let false kindness deceive you. People will use niceties to trick you into exploiting your weak emotions. But you can trust me, Lucette. I will never hurt you. I will never lie to you. I am all you need. I love you, Lucette. I love you too, Mother. Sorry, that was a bad joke. It was terrible. I feel like 2 months, you'll know me very well. Yeah, maybe we should stop asking you questions. That's kind of strange. I'm just a curious being. I'm too clueless to read you. Yeah, that's right. Jackster's pretty clueless. He's right. I forgot. Alright, I guess I will change now because now I'm a maid. Sorry, I'm going to change clothes. Give me a second. I'm back. Now I'm a maid. Oh my god, it's cute. Yeah, I like it. I worked hard on all these. How are those lessons of yours going? I hope you're not giving anyone a difficult time. I am the one having a difficult time. Have you tried pairing up with someone? Pairing up? Some of the people in the tavern pair up to assist each other. 2 heads are better than 1, as they say. Wonder what is happening on the old Discord now. I don't think much is happening right now. Somebody joined the other day and left like immediately after, which is always a strange thing. I'm never sure what the heck's going on when that happens. It's not a bad idea, but the problem is with her. Who's going to volunteer to pair up with the Ice Princess? Think it was me? Wait, I'm going to check the username and ask you about it. Oops, that's the wrong server. The entrance. Welcome. Medzi Wood Whisper. Yeah. By the time I was there to see the person had joined, the person had not joined anymore. Tried to make an account that it kicked me out. I don't know why. I think it's because I lied because of my age. What? Ah, yeah, Discord doesn't want people too young or something. I don't know. No, my user was Andy. Hee hee haha. Yeah, so that's not you who joined and immediately left. It's someone else. But usually I don't trust that. Hate Discord and the age verification stuff. It is a bit complicated. Ah, yeah, I was reading this. She has a point. People may not glare at me anymore, but it does not escape me that I am still disliked. Most of the boarders at the Marchen volunteered to help her, remember? And I haven't heard any of them retract their offers. It's only a matter of time. Stop it, Delora. It's your choice, Princess. Pairing up is only a suggestion. Would pairing up with someone really help me break my curse? What if they end up being an annoyance instead? Princess? Excuse me, Princess? I'm sorry for disturbing you, but you've just been staring at your tray and the customer is waiting for his order. Of course. Delora has me helping a niece today. The merchant is unexpectedly busy, and they cannot keep up with all the customers. Stop daydreaming, Lucette. Food doesn't deliver itself. I do not need you to tell me that. I stretch out on my bed. The stiff mattress does little to soothe my aching muscles. I was on my feet the entire day, struggling to keep up with the steady stream of people that came into the marchand. I've never seen a marchand this busy. I roll onto my stomach and bury my face into my pillow. My arms and leg protest the movement. I refuse to live this type of life much longer. I need to break this curse as soon as possible. Why don't you pair up with someone? Pairing up might not be such a bad idea. Ah. I did you. It's the little guy. This guy. I did you. I think I'm doing this guy. Chapter 3, A Change of Pace. I will ask Rod if he will pair up with me. I know we do not have a good relationship. Rod has spared no effort in telling me how cruel I have been to his family. But I feel that rectifying whatever mistakes I made with them might be an easy way to get 3 good deeds. Sorry, I'm trying to calculate. Yeah, when I look too much on the side, it makes the face recognition think I am angry and give me an angry face. I hope I don't need to give my ID to use Gmail. Eh. If I need to start giving my ID to connect to stuff, I think I'll just stop. Because I don't think it's very safe to have your private documents scanned for internet. No, please don't leave us. Well, they need to stop making weird laws like that. It's not even that I'm a kid. I'm like 31. But just like, do I want to put pictures of my ID somewhere in the cloud? Just because I want to prove I'm not a child. Oh, this is going to be very interesting. But Lisette, didn't he tell you that he didn't want to break his curse? Yes, but that may not be the whole truth. He is still reluctant to break his curse despite all the advice I have offered him. Perhaps you will be able to encourage him where I could not? Older than my sister, she's 25. Yeah, I'm just an old crust. I'm almost falling into dust I'm like a mummy at this point. Twins. And one of the reasons my YouTube channel is not monetized is because I didn't want to put my private documents online for stuff like that. I was like, I guess I just keep it like that. Ugh. All this work just to realize that I couldn't even use it the way I wanted. I am sad because we could have had like emojis, special emojis for the channel. Would have been fun. Oh no, Bubbles, but younger than a husband. You're so dramatic, you're not old. I am so old. I created time. You were 17, Jackster. No, he's 20. I forgot. 24? 20. I'm very bad with numbers. I forget them. I think something like that. I'm very bad with numbers. Every time I try to think of numbers and doing maths, I go like, eh, my head aches. Oh, it's 17, 2017. Oh my gosh, your age is just so easy to calculate. Well, me still a baby then. I call Jackster a baby. Unless he's 24, going to turn 25. So basically, you're born almost in 2001. Me and my sister have a 14-year gap. I'm going to do calculations again. Huh. It's the same thing I got earlier. December 21st, 2001, baby. So how could you be 17 in 2017? Jackster, I think your math is not mathing. Wow, you were born in 2014 when I feel old. How do you think I feel? I was born in 1994. That was even before the 2000s. at least good movies came out back then. Like The Lion King or Forrest Gump. Stuff like that, yeah. If somebody like is born last year, they have like no good movie that came out the year of their birth. Still younger than me though? Not me. Yeah, Lion King. Yeah, that's such a classic. Good movie. I love the Lion King. Feel old. My nephew turned 2 on the 4th. 2 is too young. Like, you're just at the age of drooling. You're not much older than me, it's fine. I'm so much older than you. I'm 7 years older than you. Yeah, okay. I should continue reading this. I do not care if he does not want to break his curse. I only need him to help me remedy the supposedly bad things I have done to his family. I believe that will be the easiest way to break my curse. But the problem is that I rarely see him here. He is usually at the palace. In order for this arrangement to work, I will need to be in the palace. For one, think it's a terrible idea. What if the rose voice trails off? She averts her gaze to the floor, her expression a mixture of anxiety and solemn consideration. She doesn't want to tell you the truth, so she's like, oh no. I love drooling. You do not! 7 years isn't very old. It is! I hope that we never talk about the game, talk about random stuff. You could talk about the game, I would not mind. You can go or distracting you. What if what? Is there something I should know? But the witch and the fairy just stare at me silently. After a few moments, Buffy speaks. You would be far away from us, Princess. We would not be able to assist you. Witches could be lying in wait for you. Knowing that you're the true crown princess of Angiel, they might seek to use you for their own purposes. Sorry. What sort of purposes? Why would the witches be after me in the first place? Many of them have been corrupted by the Tenebra Room. Darkness has invaded their hearts, making them bitter. Many of them simply want to see the fairy tale curses continue undisturbed. This is all just speculation, but it's better to be safe rather than sorry. Witches are fun. Jaxter is just being weird as usual. What would you have me to do? What would you have me do? I'm trying, but I can't. Um, Delora? I have an idea. I think I can get her into the palace and make sure there's someone there to look out for her. How? Just trust me. Tomorrow, the Ice Princess returns to her palace. Witches are cool. Glindayan, Elphaba, yeah. Oof. I have a bad feeling about this. There! I am a maid! Kids these days. This cannot be happening. Don't dilly-dally. The princess will soon be awake and expecting her new maid. It was a good movie. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I close my eyes and suppress the urge to groan. How is it that Delora was able to turn me into Emmeline's personal maid? She thought this would be funny, did she? Well, I will make her pay for this. I expect you not to be late again. We have very strict rules on how the palace staff should behave. I'm not exactly sure how Delora managed this. She told me she was going to cast a spell on me and that it would be over as soon as I opened my eyes. I closed my eyes and sure enough, when I opened them, I found myself here in a maid uniform. What did she do? The maid continues to babble at me. How annoying. Maids and maid cafes are cute too. I pretend to listen to her as she leads me through the palace hallways. Emmeline's and Rod's chambers are located here. Oh! We come to a halt when Emmeline suddenly appears from around the corner. Your Highness? The maid ducks into a neat curtsy. Emmeline's eyes meet mine. I tense as I wait for any signs of recognition from her, but she only gives me a curious look as if wondering who I am. She clearly does not recognize me. The maid suddenly reaches back and pulls at my shoulder, forcing me into a bow. You're in front of the crown princess of Angiel. Show some respect, girl. My apologies, Your Highness. She is new and clearly needs to be taught some manners. Excuse me. Oh, please, there's no need for that. What is she trying to achieve by pretending to be kind to a palace maid? Who is she trying to fool? Your Highness, this is your new personal maid. Emmeline glances at the maid, looking confused. Why do I need a personal maid? It is by the king's order, princess. Emmeline turns to look at me again. What is your name? She's talking to you, girl. I scowled at the maid before facing Emmeline. I cannot believe I have fallen so low that I am now being ordered around by a maid. Lucette. It's nice to meet you, Lucette. I hope we can get along. You're being a bad maid. Your Highness is really lucky to have Bubble. My gosh. Imagine not thinking maids are cute. I don't know. I mean, it depends on the maid, really. You're very generalizing things, Jackster. When I do not respond, Emmeline's face falls. I was just heading to breakfast with my family. Of course, Lucette will escort you to the dining hall. If I met those guys or girls, I'd ask them why. What you like is the little maid uniform. I always generalize things. You do. You do. But like, imagine a very okay, I don't know. Try to think of the woman you think is the least attractive in the world. Don't name her. Don't name anyone or anything. Don't do that. Just imagine this woman wearing a maid outfit. Do you think only the maid outfit makes her cute? Or she's actually cute now that she's wearing a maid outfit? Obviously, it's only because of the outfit. No matter what. But I think I hear footprints. Footsteps? Yes. Be safe. Either to my own biases or to a certain person I like. If it was someone you think is really beautiful, whether she would be wearing a maid outfit or any other outfit, or the most ugly dress in the world, or like an ugly tank top and jeans, you'd still think she's pretty. I raised my eyebrows at the maid, irritated. There is no need for concern. I can get there on my own. I breathed a sigh of relief. I am not here to babysit her. Man, why must you be so right? Because I think you don't. That's the difference. Thinking. You don't think. Sorry, that was such a mean thing to say. Welcome back! The maid leans forward and whispers something in my ear. I don't know how it is that you land in this position, but you owe the royal family your diligence and respect. If you continue to show disrespect, I will be having a word with the king. The maid pushes me forward so that I am forced to stand next to Emmeline. She will escort you to the dining hall, Your Highness. Her job requires that she follows you everywhere in case you require assistance with anything. But it is almost time for breakfast, Princess Emmeline. Emmeline frowns and looks at me. I am so sorry. Yes, Nameless is at work, so just like lurking here and there, but not active in the chat. What is she apologizing for? Good morning.
Good morning. It seems that you have met your personal maid.
The king's eyes widen as soon as he spots me.
You look familiar.
Does he recognize me? From that time you were poor and he gave you money. I feel a little tremble in my heart as I consider that hope.
Are you not the girl who came to the gates before?
I deflate with a soundless sigh. He remembers me as the peasant.
This is the first time I am meeting you as Emmeline's personal maid. What is your name?
Lucette.
That is a lovely name. We are glad to have you here, Lucette.
Sorry. You're very distracting, chat. Here it was funny. I like cute girls. What does it have to do with anything? Ah! Sorry, I'm having a blast right now.
We are glad to have you here, Lucette.
The king gives me a warm smile. The softness of his gaze makes me angry. He never treated me so kindly when he remembered me as his own daughter. Emmeline takes her seat while I walk to stand at the walls beside the other maids and butlers. The door opens and Rod walks inside. He greets the king, Ophelia, and then his sister. He's just about to take a seat when his eyes suddenly fall on me. The shock is apparent on his face. Rod, is something wrong? I see there's a new maid on staff. His tone is almost accusatory. I bristle at his words, and I'm about to say something when Ophelia speaks. She is Emmeline's new personal maid, Lisette. Rod stares at me for a few moments, his expression unreadable. Eventually, he moves to take his seat. Yumi's the cutest! I stand silent and watch the royal family eat their breakfast. The small area is filled with happy conversation. Small area? This dining room is probably large like my entire house. The four of them smile at each other when they speak, and it is easy to see how comfortable they all are with one another. When I was still here, our meals were always so quiet. But everyone looks so happy now. I bite my lip to will the heavy feeling away. Rod told me that before, but I did not want to believe him. Can I adopt you? I don't think he wants to be adopted by me. It's hard to tell who's cuter sometimes, but one has way cuter fashion. Ooh. That's such a silly thing to say. Cinderella Phenomenon, my beloved! That's a game you like? I turn back to the conversation at hand.
We have something very important to discuss with you, Emmeline.
Oh?
I have brought this up before, but now the matter is more pressing. This is about... Yes, this is about the ball.
Ophelia gives the king a disapproving look. Dear. I have played this game over and over since I was in middle school. I'm in college now. Really? You've played so much. I do like this game. I'm planning on replaying on my free time. I understand your love for the game. It's a good game. Imagine being a parent. Ew. You're one, Jackster. You have a ghost child. Oh my gosh. This is so strange. This conversation is so strange. What's going on? I remember being in primary school. I would rather forget that personally. I'm not that old, small one. Yeah. Parents, no. Being parent, no, no. No, no, thank you, no. Ghost child. Oof. I'm going to keep playing game. Dear.
I know it seems a strange position, but this is royal tradition. Emmeline is at a suitable marrying age, and this ball may yet help her find a suitor.
But a husband. Emily's cheeks are tinted pink. A royal ball for Emmeline? For her to find a husband? I never would have agreed to such a thing. The king never forced me into one because he knew that.
I will not force you to marry someone you do not love, Emmeline. We agreed on this ball to uphold tradition. All eligible bachelors will be invited in 4 months' time, and you will choose the man you want to court you. I did find my true love through a ball, after all.
He glances at Ophelia, who responds with a fond smile.
Her expression falls back onto something more worried when she looks at her daughter.
But what if I can't choose anyone?
We will throw one ball as per tradition. We will not force you into another ball if you do not find a good suitor. But we must uphold traditions at least once. Perhaps this will push you to think more about the future. I will not put any added pressure on you, Emmeline, but I would be happy to see grandchildren before I have to give up my throne. I am not getting any younger, you know.
Father! I can tell that the king is trying to make light of the situation, but there's an undertone of seriousness. Emmeline eventually sighs, then slowly nods. I understand. My gaze shifts to Rod to search for a reaction, but his expression is impassive. No reaction at all. Did he know this was going to happen? I'm so confused in the chat. Yeah, Rod's Route. It's my first time playing it. I'm in chapter 3. That's why they're ghost children. But can I really be the princess of the princess the kingdom of Angiel deserves? I feel so unprepared.
You are Crown Princess of Angiel. You must be confident.
Baltox happens early. My brain go boo. I know the other routes better. Subs. Eh. Yeah, I'm going to pick a favorite route once I've played all the routes. But so far I did Karma and Rumple. But feminine guy's cuter. Which one? Emmeline looks down, looking genuinely distressed. The Donut Squad. Yeah, in another stream we came up with a donut squad. Everyone is a donut. We all get the donut nickname. So like the curly one. Karma and Rumple, two of my top 3. Who's the other in the top 3? I want to know. I really liked both of them. Jackster is Cinny Donut, but I like to call him Silly Donut. And we have Potato Donut Andy, and we also have Jelly Donut, who is not here right now. It's just a silly thing, really. uh, I I'm finished. May I be excused? But, sweetheart, you've barely touched your food. Aha! Waltz. Okay, okay. I haven't tried this one yet.
You may.
Emmeline stands up and ducks into a quick curtsy before rushing from the room. I do not move until I feel Rod's glare on me. I do not move until I feel Rod's glare on me. I realize that I am meant to follow Emmeline. Excuse me. I curtsy and follow after Emmeline. Has anyone taken powdered donut yet? No, it's free for you. I barely make it a few steps away from the dining hall before the door flies open and Rod is rushing after me. Yeah, powdered donut!
What are you doing here?
What do I do? Yay! Donut Squad, let me check the guide. I always check the guides. Okay. Here. Wow. Mermaid. Aha. Answer him. Okay, okay. Answer him. Okay, okay. Been telling my friends that I'm part of Donut Squad and you too. 10 out of 10 love guides. Good night, powdered donut. Yeah. Should I make a Donut Squad theme song? You could. You must always answer lady. It's a boy. I did say it was answer him, right? I got distracted. Good night. Sleep tight. Have sweet dreams. I am here to break my curse.
You expect me to believe that when you had people offering to help at the margin? Rod's expression changes, anger clear in his eyes. No, I know why you're really here. What are you talking about? You thought you might take back what is rightfully yours, didn't you? You have no qualms about hurting my family again. I stare at him, nonplussed by his accusations. I carefully quell the simmering anger inside me. The last thing I want is to be fired before I break my curse. I am not here to hurt anyone, so stop accusing me of such things. We glare at each other in silence. I had always thought that Rod was closed off and quiet, but his emotions are always blazing in his eyes. You shouldn't be here. Rod steps back, but his gaze is still fierce. I do not have time for this. I am going to find Elaine. Why? So you can insult her? No, because it is not my job to attend to her. Excuse me. The last place I expect to find Emmeline is in the throne room. Much to my surprise, I find her standing alone inside, staring up at the throne. Oh! When she turns to face me, she has a guilty expression on her face. I'm sorry. What is she apologizing for? I was very rude earlier, walking out on everyone at breakfast. Emmeline gazes back at the throne and sighs. I'm sure any other girl would be happy to have a ball. I mean, it's like something out of a fairy tale. But She sighs once again and looks down at her clasped hands. It all sounds so perfect in the fairy tales. 3 days is all it takes before everyone found their true love. But I don't think that's how it works out in real life, do you? I have nothing to say in response when Emmeline turns her beseeching gaze to me. I don't know how I'm supposed to marry someone I barely even know. Is this really what it means to be the crown princess? Isn't this precisely what you wanted? Excuse me? When your mother married the king, you became a princess. You went from rags to riches overnight. I cannot keep the bitterness from my voice when I speak. Your life is playing out like Cinderella's, is it not? All you are missing are the glass slippers, and even then, I am sure the king could arrange for a pair. I cannot understand why you are so unhappy. Neither can I. Emmeline turns away from me to face the throne once more, and in the sun that streams through the windows, I see something shining on her cheeks. Is she crying? I am so ungrateful.
She said, "What would you do?" What? If you were in my place, if you became crown princess overnight, would you go through with the ball? For the sake of Angie's tradition? For the sake of your role? Bubbles, since you're all, what does lol means for all people? Depends on the depends on the situation. Sometimes it just means you're laughing. And sometimes that's like masked depression. Like everything hurts today, lol. I would never do anything so worthless. No, for old people it means lots of love. That's like 60 years olds. The king never brought up the subject with me. He most likely knew I would have refused. Emmeline suddenly pats her cheeks and turns to me, a wry smile on her face. I could do with some fresh air. Shall we go to my friend's shop in town? We have only just exited the throne room when Emmeline stops short and I almost bumped into her back. Oh! Ugh, this guy. Alright, I feel insulted and I'm going to end the stream here. Good night!